As mentioned in the previous section, although the new Montana Science Content Standards are very similar to the NGSS, there are a few places where they are different. You need to be aware of these differences as you navigate between the two documents. Probably the largest difference between the Montana Science Standards and the NGSS is that the Montana Standards include 3 domains instead of 4. They include physical science, life science, and earth and space science, but not a separate domain for engineering design. However, many of the concepts, including both practices and core ideas from the engineering design domain of the NGSS, are found throughout the performance expectations for the other 3 domains. When looking at the NGSS documents, be aware that an asterisk at the end of a performance expectation is an indication that the standard incorporates engineering design concepts. There are a handful of NGSS standards that were altered slightly or omitted entirely when the Montana Science Standards were written. The linked version of the Montana Science Content Standards highlights these changes. This list indicates which NGSS standards are not part of the new Montana Science Content Standards, in addition to the standards from the NGSS Engineering Design domain. Finally, the writers of the new Montana Science Content Standards included some wording related to Indian education for all, which is not seen in the NGSS documents. Again, those changes have been highlighted in the linked version of the Montana Science Content Standards to draw attention to the difference to the NGSS. In summary, for multiple reasons, you may find it beneficial to utilize the linked new Montana Content Standards documents as you move forward with implementing these standards, both because it is directly linked to the associated NGSS documents, and also because it indicates where there are differences between the Montana standards and the NGSS.